Hello, hello. It is Melody back for more Jelly Plate fun. I am outside, believe it or not. I managed to drag all this stuff out onto my patio. I can hear the birds chirping and the breeze is going, and it's really lovely. And so, if you hear anything outside noises, cars, whatever happens, it's because I'm outside. But I am an Oregonian, and when the sun shows up, we got to get outside and enjoy some of it. So this is the example that I've made so far, and I want to play around with this some more. But what I did was went to Tuesday morning and did a little haul, and this was one of the items. So these are, and I had no idea how it was going to work. I just thought, boy, that's a lot of fun colors. And I'm trying to do a project today to go with a digital kit I'll be creating. So I thought, wow, right there, easy peasy, bunch of colors. So, but this is tempera paint sticks. And so I have tried it. I only used 2 paint sticks and I ended up with this, right? Wow. So I'm going to be doing some pages, some envelopes. I also am excited to say that one of the viewers sent me an ATC, and I will be doing a video on sharing that ATC and creating her envelope to send back to her. So the thing is the challenge is if you send me an ATC card, I will send you a handmade product from the Jelly Plate sessions. Okay. So let's get started. And I also wanted to share with you that I customized some of my stencils. I took some of them and I cut all the edges off. Do you see how this has a very distinct edge? Well, it's very difficult on my large board to work with it where it doesn't leave that imprint. So I cut the edges off and one I cut in half so that I could use it like in the corner. And I gave it different shapes. And so we'll see how these work out. I'm kind of excited about those too. So I have new paints, new stencils, new shape of stencils, and the board. So let's get going. So the project that I'm going to be working with, let's try out these neons just because we'll get them going and then we'll know if we like them or not. But I did use the blue and the purple here, and that's why I'm kind of excited to see the rest of them, right? So, but let's do the green, yellow, and orange. Now, these were kind of, there's not really a clear top. Oh, I guess if you look at it like that, you could tell. But anyway, so I'm just going to do this on here. This is what I did last time. I just did circle, right? Put the lid back on, set it aside. Then I did another circle. And sometimes the funnest art, just like with my glue books, is something that you don't have to have a lot of technique or style. You're just having fun, throwing paint down on the board. Kind of outline the whole thing with this yellow and see what happens. We'll just see what happens. Now, what I did before is I sprayed it with water. It did not say it was water soluble, so I didn't know if water would do anything, but it did. So, and then I ran my brayer over it. And now we're going to do this just to see. Got to start somewhere. Hi, Kathy Lake. They are tempera paint sticks. I had never seen them before, so I thought, what the heck? Oh, goodness. Now, that didn't come out as cool as this one did. So I'm not sure. Maybe more water. Hi, Erna. Love it when the notification works. Laugh out loud. That's a great idea on cutting the stencils. I appreciate hearing that because I'll tell you, I've been struggling. It's like I don't even want to buy some stencils because of the lines that they will create, right? I just don't like it. I use a large board. It works great when people are using a 6x6. So now some of this is still on the board. So now let's see what we can do, because we can go back to the envelopes. Maybe this paper works better. Maybe it just needed to be damper. Maybe I needed to move it around more. Maybe. But let's just do it. Let's do it some more, because I am bound and determined to create some fun things with these, because I have them. I paid $12.99 for them, which is more than I usually would spend on something. So I got to make them work. I got to make them worth it. Okay, so I'm going to spray them again. Then we'll get a little bit more water on there. And I used this sprayer last time. Not that I think that necessarily matters. Now see there, it's turned into a watercolor. Right? You can kind of see where it's, let's see. And then this was fun. I did this on my envelope before, as I took these roll-offs, the liquid on the outside, and did that. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty. So, because if I'm not mistaken, tempera is like they have it in the schools, and it's sometimes it's powder or liquid. It's all kinds of things, right? Am I right? I think I'm right. I might be thinking of something else, but in the back of this paper pack that I won't be using for the original use. So that is that. So now I'm also wondering, it seems to work really well on this paper. It kind of bleeds. So I have a stack of these, so I can make some up. If we can get some of that design onto here. And again, I'm grabbing that liquid from around the edges, and I'm almost painting the back of the envelope with it. Ooh, pale, but you know what we could do now? No, let's do the blue. Let's see if the blue will work. Let's bring this blue in here. We're still playing with the neons. We haven't even gone into the pastels or anything yet, so we don't know what will happen. We don't know. Let's do that. So I'm probably just turning it back into watercolor paint, right? I don't know. Not watercolor, tempera. I really should have read up on it, guys. I apologize. So if any of you know, you can definitely tell me. Now that's kind of cool, layered on top of there. I like this one the best, and I'm not sure exactly how I did it. Maybe I used less water. Maybe. I could do maybes all day, huh? And still never answer my questions. That's pretty. Okay, so there is the neons. There were 6 neons, which are fun, definitely. Then there are, I think these are metallic. I'm not sure if all of them are, but the gold and the silver definitely are. Let's see what it says. 12 bright, 6 luminous metallic, and 6 dazzling neon. So we've used the neons. Let's use the dazzling metallics. I wonder how much, different they'll react than the neons, because they have, something else in there. Let's do this green and pink, and then lavender, and I'm just throwing it all together because I can. Okay, let's try that. Spray it down, move it around a bit. I'm just kind of trying to make it to where it doesn't have just those flat circles, right? Now these are for painting, and the reason that I told myself, oh, Melody, if you want them, go ahead, because I don't. I talked myself out of 5 things at the store today, maybe 50 things. Oh, there we go. There we go. That could be fun. Okay, so maybe if I just don't rub quite so. There we go. No more circles for a few minutes. Let's see if we can get a watercolor blending effect. But anyways, so I was thinking that I would add these to my journals, my mixed media journals, my glue book journals. Suppose we could see what the goal. We have to see what everything looks like, right? Kind of swatch it, but in a fun way. I'm just not a swatcher. I probably should swatch everything I have, but I just don't. I barely have time to do the things that I truly need to do, and swatching is just not one of them. Okay, so let's see. We could put that, could put it on top of one of these. We could do the back here. We could start utilizing the back because I don't want to run out of these. This seems to be the best paper, I can say that. Learned that much. Ooh. The gold is there. It's shimmer, and there's shimmer on everything. I don't know if you can see it. Hi, Royal G. How are you, sweetie? Oh, I'm outside. I'm just so excited. I'm outside. You can hear vehicles. I apologize for that. I definitely see now. I could get my finger. I love to finger paint. Is that? I mean, everything I do, I add my fingers into it. Just about. I just think that that's the only way you can really control. So there's some color in there. There's some metallics left. Let's spray this. Anyways, I got these from Tuesday morning. And I'm going to roll that off. Had never seen them before, but I have used this brand before. These are, well, they're tempura. I want to say tempura because that's like tempura shrimp. Tempura paint sticks. I have not seen them before, but I have used this brand before and I liked it. They were $12.99. I know it's beautiful here in Oregon, that's for sure. And I am so glad I'm outside. So people, I'm doing a challenge out there. If you send me an ATC, I will send you one of these handmade items from, I have 4 from last Wednesday if you wanted that, and I'm going to have a lot from this time. I also wanted to do, let's see, I have some almost cardstock here. So let's play it. Well, this one isn't the cardstock. Let's see. This one's the cardstock. Let's play with this a little bit so I figured I could make tags. So let's do a few with the metallics. Are these the metallics? They are. Okay. So I'm liking the way that if I just kind of go like this, I can make smear them around in that way. I'm going to leave the lids off because I'm lazy. I am lazy and kind of stubborn about making things easy for myself. What do you think about that? Oh, I almost put the wrong lid on there, so I better just stop. Okay, so now I'm going to get this green in here. Now these are all the metallics. This will be all 6 of the metallics. All right, so let's get, was it 6? I think they said 6, right? I don't know. Some of them aren't grabbing as well. And I need to make sure they get moved around, so I'll try to do that. Like right here, I'll go over this with that, and then I'll bring my fingers in and I'll just move it all around, blend those colors. So these do feel like gelatos would, but they do not blend the same way. They kind of make like a streaky. You see that? They don't blend smooth. They stay kind of chunky. And I kind of like that for my backgrounds. Now I want to worship me too. My husband has a Chinese restaurant near his work that years ago, not so much anymore, but we used to meet up there for lunch, and it's called Jumbo's. And oh my goodness, I would always get the shrimp, sweet and sour shrimp with the sauce on the side. Oh, because I liked it crispy and I didn't want the sauce to muddle that up. So I'm getting this board filled up because I'm going to be putting a larger paper on there. So I'm thinking, but I'm going to, and then I'm going to take these though, and I'm going to, oh, you know what I could do? Let's try it. We could put white on here and see if we can, what we can get out of it from that. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I hope so. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Instead of putting water on there, we are going to put white. Ooh, this creamy green would be cool though. Palmetto. I got to stop. I really have too much fun with just odd colors. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to put the white on here. Oh, we got boogers. Ooh, where's the booger patrol when I need them? I've never had one, so I shouldn't say it like that. Like, oh yeah, they were here last week. I don't have a booger patrol. Maybe I should look into getting one. Maybe I should be the booger patrol. Oh my goodness, there's just a really big stopper right there that's making this not come out the way I want it to. Okay, anyways, here we go. Here we go. We're going to do it. So we have put tempera sticks, paint sticks on the board, the metallic ones, right? Now we are going to pull it off with cardstock so that hopefully I can create tags or maybe ATC backs. That might be fun. And then when someone sends me an ATC, I will send them back something. Yeah, I didn't grab a lot of supplies and I didn't grab a lot of different papers. I figured I would just make it work with what I have. Sometimes I do better without as many choices. I don't know about you guys. Yeah. I have had to give up potatoes, bread, and pasta. It wasn't anything like diabetes or the doctor saying so or anything like that. I just had to, missed some here. I wasn't feeling well after eating it. So my restaurant choices have changed a lot. Mostly I eat at home between the, wow, you guys, do you see what I mean by the lines? Wow, wow, wow. And that was the metallics, and you can't see a shimmer. So now I think what I should do is probably pull this up, and then I'll try some of the other, where's my, let's see, this needs more moisture. My board, I didn't, because I didn't want to drag the baby oil up and everything and clean it. I usually clean it right before each session, but I didn't this time. Or not so much clean it, it's condition it. Let's see. Let's bring this off and see if we can get the board back the way it looked before. Definitely different, you know. I mean, if you were looking to do, which I am right now, kind of a watercolor organic backgrounds, this is definitely gonna work. Doesn't blend as well, which is, like I said, it just is, you know, all in what you're looking for and what you expect, your expectations. Okay, so there's the rest of that off of there. So basically I got 2 different pages of it. Boy, that's nice. That's going to be a really nice background. Okay, so now there's still a little bit of this and that on there, but I want to move over to the 12, what colors? 12 bright, light, fast colors. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but I am going to be using spring colors. And so I am going to come in here and try to organically, maybe I could draw some sort of, I bet if I put my mind to it, I could probably draw some sort of like landscape, you know, how like an abstract landscape. Like that's going to be my sun for right now. There's a blue. We'll go from the blue or the yellow to the blue. See if we can, that's almost Well, I guess when it touches it, it turns green. I don't know if you can see that yet. It's just fun to try new things on a jelly plate because I'll tell you, nothing is ever the same, but it still can get kind of tedious, you know, just the same old, same old. So that's why I am always looking for something new to put on the board. Am I asking for an ATC for your giveaway entries? No, no, sweetie. The giveaway entries are on that video. You go into the description. I'm asking for an ATC, and then I will send you back a goodie. And I just wanted to interact with you guys mostly. So let's see if I make that the grass. Always looking to get my ATC collection up. I haven't even swapped an ATC in a long time. There's a lot going on in my group with ATCs, but I haven't been involved lately this last year. So I'm thinking, wonder if I could, no, this really isn't gonna, it's trying to make little pink circles like it would be a landscape. I don't know. I'm messing around. I'm having fun, and we'll just see what ends up coming off. You know how it works. Sometimes it works out and sometimes it does not. I'm kind of feeling like that pink is really pastel though, so maybe I'll add a little bit of red. Jelly plates are really fun. The only thing I would recommend is that you buy Jelly Arts, which is a little bit more expensive. But if you find it on sale, like I got this one um, Black Friday at Licks, I think. They were having, you know, some larger amount off of your purchase. And so that's how I saved money. But it'll be worth it in the long run because it's a much better plate, in my opinion. And I've been working with jelly plates for 3 years now. And I've had 3 different brands, but I wouldn't want one for free. And that's really saying something. I wouldn't even want it for free. Because I would use it if it was the only thing I had to use. I would use one of those cutting mats. They talk about those. You can use cutting mats, silicone cutting mats. I wonder what I can do about this. I'm not sure. Let's see. What could I do? Maybe if I get some of this on the board and then get it on here, I could make some textures. That's the part I haven't experimented with this stuff yet that way. I also brought cellophane just in case, but it already has a lot of texture, really. Okay, let's slow my roll and get some lids on before I end up dropping them on the floor or something. I'm going to throw white in here because I want to see what the white looks like on the board. Ooh, there's some clouds mixed in with blue. Not very good at this. But then, you know, I haven't had much practice at it. So maybe if I practice, I'll get better. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. We don't know. We don't know. Right? Hi, Kathy D. Hi, Mitzi. Oh, it's nice to see you, sweetie. So, guys, I am using tempera. I'm going to say it right someday. Tempera paint sticks that I just got from, where'd I go, guys? Tuesday morning. So, and I want to roll this around a little bit, but not a ton. I'm going to lose some of my definition no matter what I do. It's not going to give me what I was thinking I could get, but I will take whatever I can get, ladies. I'm going to take the water off and see what happens, and then I'll go back over it with white. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to make landscapes, but this blue, look at this blue. This blue and yellow are fabulous. And the green and red don't look terrible, but okay, so now let's do what I was talking about. I was gonna say what we were talking about, and you guys are like, what? I didn't know we were talking about it. Whoa. My brayer is in dire need of a bath, which I don't know. I don't like them clean. It's one of those things. It's like when you get a haircut and you're like, it's kind of short. But I didn't want it any longer, but it'll grow out and then it'll be at that perfect spot. That's what it is like with my brayer. Okay, guys, let's do this. Let's muss this up a bit because we can. Just because, why not? Right? This is right out of my kitchen cupboard. So nothing fancy, nothing from a fancy store, just right out of your kitchen cupboard. I think I'm going to use this corner one. Maybe I can set this down and then use a paper towel to muss it up a bit. Lift it up, and we have a little bit of texture, which is all I can really expect at this point. I don't even know what's behind there, honestly. Remember, we pulled up. Ooh, the blue is looking pretty. I'm going to set that there. There's this one here I can lay down. Ooh, like that. I like that a lot. Ooh, I don't know if you can see that, but that is pretty. That's pretty. Okay, that's the one I'm going to keep track of. I have these wavy lines I was curious about, so we'll put those here. And I'm just using a paper towel. I'm just trying to alter it a little bit. I don't know if I like this one so much. Not so much. This one is like small flowers. I don't know. Yes, this thing is, oh, look at it. I wear off the paint right here because of using it, but look at it. It's really bad, you guys. I could put it in a museum. But I love it just like this. So what do you do? I don't know. I'll probably give it a bath. I got the soap out, so I know I'm on my way to making that decision because I found the soap and got it out. There's a certain soap you use to clean the paint off of these types of things. Okay, I'm going to let that dry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the lids back on, the ones that don't have their lids on. I'll still use them, but I just don't want to let them, I don't know, would they dry out? If they did. And I don't know, how do you know which one is metallics? I guess are the ones that I didn't put the lids back on. I guess you can tell. Doesn't say on there though, metallic. Maybe I'll put a piece of tape on them, a piece of washi. So these all go here. The white goes up there. I don't know what this is going to look like, but it will be interesting. But if I let it dry a little bit, then I can put the clear on there or another color. I have that green. I could do that. That might be kind of cool. I mean, what the heck, right? What was I going for? I was going for, I was trying to create a background, and this does have the green in there, for a digital kit. This is the only brand of brayers that I would recommend to anybody. I've bought them off Wish. I've bought them from everywhere, and the soft rubber, except for if I'm doing ink, then I will use one of the ones that are the hard plastic. But that's just because I have them and I don't want to use them any other time. So I think this green might be pretty. I think it might. So we'll go ahead and pull this one up with cardboard too. Maybe we can, after we scan it in, we can make it into tags to go into those fun envelopes. And we'll do some more envelopes now that we got paint out. I can hear the birds chirping. I have a lilac tree next to me I can smell. I took some in and put them in a vase. Not a vase. I put them in a jar. But they look so pretty. Okay. Oh my goodness. That's different. Where did my light go? Why is it so dark all of a sudden? Is it me? Maybe it's this color. These just aren't showing up. Those are cool though. So now we can put some clear on here along with what was left of this green, and we can pull the rest of this up on envelopes so that we have not wasted anything. Let's see what we can do. I have a whole stack of them. I was so excited because I was gonna. I got an ATC at the post office today. I was so excited. I'm gonna open it later, and then get her package ready to send out to her with last week's paint stuff. So I'm going to grab some of the paint because I like to put paint on the back of envelopes. I say it, but you guys already know it. Okay, this should be kind of pretty. Kind of pale. I don't know what the deal is with my camera. It feels like the light went so dim. That one's a little bit, but these could be backgrounds and I could layer up from here. Let me turn on this light above me and see if that helps, because I really feel like maybe the sun shifted. Does that help at all? I can't see it on the screen. You guys probably can't see it very well. Alrighty, so here's the last one of these. It's really pretty and pastel-y, springy. You definitely send them out, and I will send you some of these pieces. If you want to put in there like your favorite colors, so if you know, I have a choice of something between two different things or whatnot, then I would be able to. Oh, there, I got it out. I got that bugger out. Put white down and then layer up from there a little bit to get the rest of this off here. There was another booger, I thought. Oh, it's been so nice being outside. My workroom is in the basement downstairs, and there are windows, but the sun doesn't hit them. So although there's natural daylight, it doesn't actually look sunny per se. Let's see, which one did I like the best? I think I liked this one the best. I laid that one down, and I could do this too. Use the brayer, pick it up, turn it over, and grab one of these. Look at that. I don't know if you can, it's shimmery. It's so pretty. This one here, I'm not going to brayer it though, because then I'll, oh, look at that. I'm going to do that with the rest of this too. They're just going to get better and better every time. And then flip it over. And see now, because I don't have that heavy frame around it right here, I cut all that off. It will blend better. Let's do it on this one. A little bit of white on top of there. Turn it over. It's kind of tedious, but maybe the outcome will be worth it. Definitely put it on this one. That one I wasn't as happy with. I've liked most of everything that's come off except for that one. Ooh, is that just me or is that fun, guys? Oh, I'm really, really enjoying that. So we have a little bit more. Turn this over right there. Let's put this right here. And then a little bit right there. Wow. Let's get this all over. Try it one more time. Put a little bit more on this one. Oh, these are just so fun. Layering, layering. We're the layering queens today. So I'm going to set that over there. Now I have to pull this up with the color, and really there's only two actual colors I brought up. I brought up Morning Mist and Palmetto, and I've already used the Palmetto, so now I'm going to use this Morning Mist. and then pull that up. Boy, those are fun. I actually am really digging those oh, there's the lid off of one. Metallics. The shimmer is so, I'm having fun, ladies. Isn't that what it's all about, right? At least we'd like it to always be about that. Sometimes it's about work and responsibilities and chores and all that stuff, but this is fun. Okay, so I don't want this to be too blotchy, stripey, so I'm going to be careful. But here we go. Now, I don't have any more. Oh, I do. I have one more cardstock page. So this may end up being a tags or DTC cards too. Woohoo! Oh my goodness. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, it's all about having fun. I agree, Royal. I'll tell you. The worst thing you can do is take your hobby, the thing that you love, and turn it into a business and then lose track of what the point was that you were doing it to begin with. But it happens to all of us at some point sometimes. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Ooh, that is very interesting. Again, you guys can't see it very well, but it's cool. There's a lot of detail on there. Then you get into the greens. See what I mean by it's sometimes it's better that I don't have too many choices, because I wouldn't have made these choices most likely. So now, for the fun of it, for the kitsch of it, let's put down this mist color again, and then we'll do that same technique. We don't have to use the same stencil if we don't want to. This board really needs a good baby oil bath, because it's this end here is especially really dry and the paint isn't coming up as well because of it. Okay, so now we have that there. Let's do this one, right? I'm just going to roll this the way I did the other one. And then I'm going to flip it over. And I'm going to put this on these. I don't know if it will match as well as that white popped off of those other ones, but oh, I don't know if it matches, but it's there. It's another layer maybe. That's the thing, is it doesn't always have to end there, right? You just do another layer. I don't know which did I just pull it up like that? So that means I need to do this, right? Oh goodness. I can't even keep up with my own plan. What does that say about me? There we go. These are kind of fun. If you were deliberate and brought to the table, you know, the exact colors that would all go together, this would work out really well. Layering, layering. Okay, so now I'm also wondering how it might look on this one. I don't know if it even shows up. Let's try, maybe it's gotten too dry. There's a tiny bit on that one that time. Okay, so now we have this. Now we can put white on here, or this creamy color. Why just do what you can do when you can do anything? I'm going to try to turn this page because it's kind of gloppy. There we go. Roll that off. Boy, see, now it's a beautiful purple because I don't clean it. This is a creamy color. It's ivory, and I think it will go well with the color we have on there. It's kind of a peachy ivory. So today's takeaway is that there are tempera paint sticks, and they're from King Art, and I got mine from I keep wanting to say Hobby Lobby, but it's not Hobby Lobby. I got mine from Tuesday Morning, and they were $12.99 for, I think, did I say 24 pieces? 24. They're thick paint sticks. There's 12 bright, light, fast colors, 6 luminous metallics, and 6 dazzling neon. And my plan was, although I want to play with them on the Gelli plate, I think I'm going to use them with my glue books and my mixed media. I want to use them. I want to smear it on there and then move it around with my fingers to create stuff. So we'll see. Thank you, Mitzi. I appreciate you guys showing up and hanging out. Let's see what this one looks like. Oh, goodness. Those two colors do go well together. Do you see that contrast in there? Wow. I like that. It's just the board needs to be bathed. That's what I think. In fact, I'm going to put some water on here. Not that water can do it. You can't bathe your plate with water. But I am going to see what I can pull up. Just get it kind of juicy. There we go. The nice texture on there. I'm not sure what that's coming from. That's kind of cool. That's just schmutz. Schmutz. Okay, so I suppose that we could go back to these for a minute. How long? 41 minutes? I usually try to keep it around an hour just because I know people they just don't have time to watch a video longer than an hour. You know? Plus, really, what all do I need to say or do? Although I could do this stuff all day. So I'm just coming in here and kind of like if you were to see a marbled wall or a blotchy background or something and just bringing in the brown. And I could probably do some green. That would be nice. But I'm doing this. You see how I'm doing this right here where the edges, see this frame right here? I might be able to get that to come up and then the brown would highlight it, or not highlight it, but low light it, I guess. I think I'm going to love these things. They're growing on me, you guys. When I first started with them, I was like, I'm not sure I could do anything but make it look like a child's play, which still may be what ends up happening. Don't think that I don't realize that. I do know that a lot of lines are not going to get me the look that I want. So that's why it doesn't want to smear, but it will do this, or it doesn't want to blend, but it will do this weird smear thing. Oh, thank you. I was inspired by my friend and I are making a digital kit for next month's design team in Newbies that has that's based on my mother, my friend, because my friend's mother passed and she did eco dyeing with the flowers from the memorial service. And so I'm really excited because I thought between digitally altering those and then she's hand drawn some flowers and I'll be coloring in those and then adding some Gelli plate. It's just really going to be a fun kit, I think. I might be a little partial though. I don't know if you can trust my judgment. Trying not to have it be too blotchy, but I definitely got it. I don't know. This probably will turn out as bad as that landscape did, but you never know until you try. Nothing we do the first few times usually comes out not fantastic, right? So I'm going to put water on it and smear it around a bit with the brayer the way I had before. Oh, I like this. Okay, so now the envelopes, I'm going to do some of these in the neutral tone. So I'm going to lay that one down. Some of these won't show up a lot of color. It'll just have some a little bit, but we're just playing, right? Okay, so, oh, look at the paint come off of the brayer. Oh, this is so fun. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Different, right? Different than the colorful ones we were doing. The brown and the green, right? And then what I can do is it white we were doing that with? I think so. We had put the white down, and then we'll call it done. But this will finish off these envelopes in a fun way. Where'd the other brayer go? Oh geez, I put it all the way on the other side of the table. Okay, so I'm going to do that really quick. And then what I want to do is bring this one back. This one was my favorite so far. I want to set that down, and I want to put these on top of that and see what I can get through there. Ooh, yeah. And I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to put the opposite side on that end. Oh my goodness. These are not perfect. These could be done much better, but they are a fabulous start, you guys, because I hadn't done something like this before. So it's pushing me out of my comfort zone, which who wants a comfort zone, right? Highly overrated. Very fun. Now, one more time. I think this one. Wow, wow, wow. I like that. I really, really like that. Okay, so now I'm going to set this over here. And then what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to try this color. And I'm going to just do it just enough to cover a couple of envelopes in a randomish way. Right? Let's see. Let's see. One, ooh, two. I keep switching back and forth toward the gelato, or not gelatos. Now I'm saying the gelatos. Oh, yeah, just okay. There's some texture. Tuesday morning, yeah, a lot of them closed. That's why I went over, because I wasn't even sure if ours was still here. You can still see some of the brown in that one. That's kind of cool. So now let's kind of try to clean off the board by putting down some clear. I use this a lot. This is gloss medium. Use it by the gallon. I'm going to put that over these. And because this one's kind of flat, I'm going to put it over that and see if I can get it to give us a little bit more, but it might not. Never know. Oh, it lightened it up a little bit, but it didn't really add. It added the gloss. That's about it. Okay, so let's see if we can do this again and see what we get. Grab some of that paint. The other thing I would be interested in with you ladies on YouTube, if you want to, is this is a nice one. Is I'm doing a swap and glue, hashtag swap and glue, and hashtag word challenge. And I'm having fun sending out bundles to people who want to open them on their YouTube channel or Instagram. So you could private message me on Facebook or Instagram. That one I like a lot. I think that one's probably, with what I was trying to create, I think that was the one that did it. Let's see if all the paint's off of here. Seems to be. Okay, so this one, I don't know if we can salvage this board, honestly. Sometimes I like to throw down, let me see if I can mess up some of these lines. The lines are what's going to make it not do what I want it to do. Let's see. Okay, that's going to do. That'll help a little bit. There we go. Now we'll let that dry, and then we'll put this palmetto over it. Let's bust it up a little bit, though. I say that like it's going to be... the swap and glue is, you could do anything. You could, if you do junk journals, then you could take the items that I send you, and you could create a page for your art journal, a fun kitschy, or true junk journal, because it'll be random items. It's just mainly a challenge in letting go. I joined it with Jovi from Creating with Jovi on YouTube, and I literally, it changed me, you guys, because I was feeling very pinned in by my responsibilities, and I sat there and just took some items that she sent me, and I made a collage page that I was not trying to create art or something to sell or something to impress anybody. And so then I got addicted to glue books, which is fine, because I also have come up with a way to incorporate it into my other goals, which is, that's all you can ask for, right? But yeah. And then the word part of it, the word challenge, is to encourage you to add a word that has been helpful and inspiring to you this year, this last year and a half. My word of this year is blossom. And my friend's word, Jennifer, is, ooh, Mitzi, you are. That's cool. That's very cool. Well, do I follow you? If I don't follow you, let me know. Send me a message. I'm just Melody Made everywhere. So if you're looking for me on Instagram, but I've been trying to connect with the ladies that I'm most, see here on YouTube, because it's like, well, why am I hanging out on Instagram if I don't got my peeps, right? Okay, so what we're trying to do here is just pull everything off of the board, and create a background that is going to be kind of random. No plan, just getting as much off of the board as we can. I don't know, though. I really need to jelly plate. I really need to get this guy some moisture. But it is a beautiful background. Oy, but it didn't clean my plate. See all those colors in there? Orange and brown and the misty, whatever color that misty was. That's a pretty background. Yeah, I think that'll go with some of the things that I'm doing. Lots of crusty grunge too. All righty. Well, I'm going to leave this and clean it with the gel, well, this one didn't get as much done to it as it could. Let's do one more. See if we can even. I don't know with what's all on here. But then I'm going to go enjoy the sunshine in some sort of way. I don't even know how yet. It's only April, so it's not like you can really like have the pool open or, anything like that. But it is warm enough today to sit by the pool. Okay, so I'm going to do this. And then this. And then put this down on top of it and see what happens. It's hard for me to stop. Oh, wow. Well, I added a shimmery tealy green on top. Not perfect, not horrible. Let's see, right up there's a little bit of, plus we could do that. I like that. Oh, hi Artsology. Oh, you're not. I just am. I'm a little bit of a fangirl here, and I can't believe that you're at my video. Thank you so much. I'm just about ready to end, but I'm going to go over all the things we made. First off, let me share with you that I got inspired by this kit at Tuesday morning that had 24 thick paint sticks, and they're tempera paint sticks. So they've reacted to water, but they are not dissolving in water. So it's been kind of a journey. So the first ones, wow, like this is the very first ones. It was more of kind of a watercolor effect, but then we layered paint on top. So we have, so people, what I've been telling people is if they send me an ATC, I'll send them items made from the sessions, right? So, but these are the envelopes. This one turned out really well with the gloss medium on top. When I add the gloss medium, it really gives it just that finished look, like almost it was, you know, made that way, rather than you can tell that I just pulled that off of the plate. These ones have that kind of a misty purple. This one turned out really, really awesome. Really awesome. That one's just okay. These, I did so many. I think I have 2 left out of a whole pack. This one was fun. I was trying to, oh, hi, Deb. It's nice to meet you. I've been watching your videos. I think I remember your name was Deb too, so I apologize. Yeah, Royal G, you got to definitely hook up with her. She does stunning work, and she's been doing this for a while, so she knows. Oh, thank you so much, Deb. But yeah, so we layered up, and like this pink was kind of cutesy, but then we layered up on the white on top. That really helped. This one is just okay. But we did some pages too. This one was a fail, but I don't consider anything truly a fail, as I'm sure you don't either. We got to do this stuff looking at it through the eyes of possibility, right? And then this one was, I loved this area here, but that area I didn't smear enough. When I smeared it with my fingers, it went really well. If I left it a line, it definitely wasn't what I was looking for. So these I was going to cut into tags and then put in the, put inside of the envelopes to send to people who send me an ATC. And then this was our final pull. This was one of them. But my battery is running low, ladies. And I wanted to tell you, Deb, I did see your video with the using the StreamYard, and you did a great job. I use StreamYard. I thought it was cool. Oh, you guys, I'm so excited. So this is what we did today, and I want to let you know that I will be back this week, Friday, to do steampunk, and then also to share the ATC that I got, and we'll be making these into fun packages for people. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.